Good evening, YouTubers. This is Darren from DPC and Reactions, and tonight we're going to do a little something special. We're going to do a Tuesday tribute to Olivia Newton-John. Now, for those of you who are more my age, you probably remember how popular Newton-John was back in the late 70s, early 80s. She got her start back in the early 70s, but it was Grease that really put her on the map, as well as a couple other movies, and she always seemed to be starring in movies with John Travolta. In one movie, she was one of my favorite movies by her. They played regular people, and angels from God came down and influenced events, and the devil was there. That was a great movie. Anyway, her music is what I remember most about her in the late 70s, early 80s. Physical, I'm not going to react to that because that's everybody will probably be reacting to Physical. It was a great video, a little weird, but we're going to go back to 1973 for the first Tuesday and take a look at her when she was really, really young. And if you're one thing, those of you who are older like me will notice about performances in the 70s is that a lot of performers did not move around a lot on stage. Like, they had a cord coming from their mic, so very few micless cords. And so they usually stayed in place. There's a few that did move around, but for the most part, they didn't really do a lot of running around. They mostly focused on the singing, which was great. It was good, I guess. Anyway, this is, we're going to take a look at Let Me Be There. That's one of her first big hits before she hit Grease. Anyway, let's take a look at this. It's very country sounding.
Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in the night, surely you know I'll always want to be there, holding your hand and standing by to catch you.
My lovely voice.
Seeing you through in everything you do. Let me be there in your
I grew up with this song.
let me be there in your life.
Oh yeah.
Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you through that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you,
She's really enjoying that.
watching you grow and going through the changes in your life. That's how I know I'll always want to be there. Whenever you feel you need a friend to lean on, here I am. Whenever you call, you know I'll be there.
Oh, she wants to move more.
Let me be there in your morning. Let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you through that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there. Let me be there in your morning. Let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right.
Damn.
Let me take you through that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there. All I ask you is let me be there.
Okay, as you noticed, she bounced around a lot with her body, but she stayed in the same spot. I'm not sure if that was because of the cameras at the time would have to reposition if she moved around a lot, or something to do with film editing, or what it was. But this was very common in videos in performance shows back then, where the singer, especially a female singer, stands in one spot and just sings like Crystal Gale and all those and Karen Carpenter all did the same thing. But it's her face that gives it away. Like this is one of her biggest songs, and this is a song that I grew up on. I remember this song so well from my childhood. It's very country, but a faster paced country song, and it was always enjoyable. I loved dancing to it whenever I went to dances. And you can see her face like she enjoyed this song. She was 14 when she first started getting ready for the music industry, and she hit it off pretty big. But then again, like I said, Grease was the big thing for her. Anyway, we'll be right back in a moment with the next video from Olivia Newton-John. Okay, everybody, this is Darren coming back to you with part 2 of Olivia Newton-John, a special look at her life as she passed away recently, yesterday, in fact. This is Xandu, and this was performed about 10 or 12 years ago. And so we're gonna get a more current look at her performance style, how it evolved over the years. So let's get right into it. The crowd's into it already. Her voice is what a voice. Big bad. Wow, gorgeous woman. Wow, those high notes.
Your name.
Wow. Wow. Oh man, that's beautiful. Okay, that last part made me cry. Uh yeah, she went all over this performance. She, unlike the first performance where we saw her standing in one spot, she was all over the stage. She had a cordless mic. She integrated a full-on orchestra into her performance, which is it is lovely to hear that. And those high notes were just spectacular. I loved it. Uh, what more can I say? She was an amazing performer, and she will be missed because she was such a part of my childhood growing up, hearing that voice on the radio, seeing her in movies, and the songs she wrote for those movies, especially Grease, which I will not talk about here, although there is physicals right there. But those are the two songs that I picked for this Two for Tuesday to pay tribute to such an amazing performer with a lovely voice, great high notes, and just an amazing stage presence. Yes, I may be rambling on, but that's how important she was to our generation. Like, she was like a soundtrack for it. And Olivia Newton-John, you will be missed. Uh, I will probably at some point do a tribute to Nichelle Nichols, who played Uhura on Star Trek at some point. Hopefully soon, because she passed away recently as well. But tonight, it's all about Olivia Newton-John, and I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did, because I loved hearing those songs again. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Bye.